The Nothing Phone 1 was hands down the most hyped smartphone of last year, with the design being its main highlight. The phone was well built with glass on the front and back and a metal frame. The flat display on the front had symmetrical bezels and the back had the glyph interface. It was a mid-range smartphone with a Snapdragon 778G Plus chipset, but as Nothing has already revealed, the successor is going to be a flagship device. The Nothing Phone 2 is launching next month, and while the company has not shared the design yet, we now have the unofficial renders of the phone that give us our first look at the design. At first glance, you will not notice any design change over the last year's Nothing Phone 1. But if you look closely, then there are some new design changes. For example, there are no longer the flat sides on the Phone 2. Instead, the phone has rounded sides. You may or may not like this change, but the thing is, while phones with flat sides look premium, they are not very comfortable to hold. So in terms of ergonomics, the design of Nothing Phone 2 is definitely better than Nothing Phone 1. And this rounding is not happening only with the frame. In fact, the front and the back glass on the Nothing Phone 2 is also slightly curved on the sides. As Nothing has already shared, the display on the Phone 2 is 0.15 inch bigger than the Phone 1. In simple words, there is a 6.7 inch display on the Nothing Phone 2. The battery is also larger than the Phone 1 at 4700 mAh. And in terms of performance, Nothing Phone 2 is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset. On the back, while the glyph interface seems to be the same, we can notice that there is no longer a single LED strip around the wireless charging coil. Instead, the LED strips are segmented. So now there are even more LED strips, and it is possible that we will see even more unique glyph lighting effects. And this is not just the case with the charging coil. In fact, if you look around the dual cameras, there are two separate LED strips instead of a single strip. The phone also has dual LED flash setup this time compared to a single LED flash on the Nothing Phone 1. And well, those are some of the design changes that Nothing Phone 2 is coming with as compared to the Nothing Phone 1. The company has already announced that the Phone 2 has a lower carbon footprint than the Phone 1 and uses 3 times more recycled or bio-based parts than the Phone 1. As for software updates, Nothing Phone 2 will launch with Android 13 and will get Android updates for the next 3 years and security updates for the next 4 years. Well, the pricing is definitely going to be a big factor for the success of the Phone 2 now that the company is entering the high-end smartphone segment. The phone is also launching in the US this time. Anyways, what are your thoughts on the design? Do let me know via the comment section below, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.